Hey YouTube, this is Charisma and this is my healing journey. So let's get into it. There's Nova. Hi Nova. Um I had wrote a comment on your page and someone was like, you need to help her. Why don't you help her? And the reason why they said that is because I shared on the post, I'm not sure if you read it or not, that you you remind me of myself at 13. You remind me I know you're older than that now, but for 13, 14, 15, yeah, you remind me just of myself. And I know you've been through a lot. I know your mother is probably put you through a lot, a facilitator of a lot of the things that you've been through. um, and I have a point of reference for that too. My mother just scrolled through my page. My mother molested me as a child. Now I know Tania isn't doing that to you, but I can read between the lines. I can see what you want to say because I know you're protecting her, which is a totally complete response. I probably the Holy Spirit's telling me that she's 9 times out of 10 the one who taught you the game, who taught you how to sell your body. That's what you won't say, but it's okay because it's not your fault. I don't know why a mother would do the things that my mother did to me or the things that your mother that we know she's done to you, which is drive you back out into those streets with nothing but the hustle that she's taught you. And she's teaching you that on a low level too, because I've never heard you said that you've seen her walk the track, but I don't think that that's her main thing. That's not her main way of getting money from men. So why is it that she's not teaching you the game on a higher level? Why would she only teach you how to walk the streets and not how to get money on a higher level, how she's doing? Why wouldn't she introduce you to some of her connects? I know that she's sang songs and things like that. So you got I'm telling you this. I'm not trying to demonize your mother, but I'm trying to get you to think. I'm trying to get you to realize that sometimes our parents, sometimes the people who are supposed to love us don't or are not capable of loving us, of providing us with what we need. Now, I know that you used to live with your great grandmother. I have been a follower of Soft White Underbelly, Mark Latis channel for a lot of years. So, from what you said, Tania is the main person behind pulling you from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pulling you from with your great grandmother in Beverly Hills, and then I have a sparkle on my so distracting. The devil is a lie. So let me get back on track. But the main one who pulled you from a safe, loving environment in Beverly Hills, nonetheless, and you're in the hood now, and then in a matter of what, a year or less than a year, you're prostituting your body at 12 and 13 years old. You're a smart girl, Nova. You know that that's not right, that there's something really wrong with that. And I understand that you know the reasons why, behind why your mother would do some things like that out of jealousy, out of being a narcissist, not wanting, seeing the potential in you. Because a lot of times, our narcissistic parents see the potential and as they see our light shining brightly and they want to dim that light because they don't want you to be no better than what they could have accomplished. She sees in you what she could never be, what she can never accomplish, and she doesn't want you to be nothing either. So, with that being said, people are saying, is there any way that you can help Nova? Nova, I can give you, I'm definitely gonna pray for you. You can reach out to me, via email. That's on my YouTube or any way, because as far I do work with children, I do work with troubled children, and but at the same time, what people don't understand is that, Nova, you've got to want the help. And I'm not saying you don't want the help, but I know there's freedom in the streets. There's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of rules that you don't have to follow. You can do whatever you want to do. And that's liberating, especially if you've coming from a restrictive environment. And living fast, Nova, it's not going to get you anything but trouble. I know you're not into heavy drugs yet, but you said you tried something and it gave you a seizure. Sometimes it's the company we keep. You don't, I don't know the situation, but did somebody lace you? Let's say that you was smoking with somebody and you might not willingly try fentanyl or crack, but you don't, it could be a trick, somebody you're hanging around with who could slip you something and could do something to you, kidnap you, kill you, murder you, because let me tell you something, you're playing Russian roulette with your life. I know it's fun. It always, and I know it feels good, but I want you to think about your future, something that you're not going to have unless you make some hard decisions that you need to make. And you're not an adult yet, but you're old enough to make some decisions. You've been making decisions for yourself so far. Now, this probably is going to be the very thing that you don't want to do. I'm not sure if you're wanted right now in the juvenile court justice system, but if you are, I urge you to turn yourself in and to get the services and to receive the help. I know you don't want to be in a group home. Believe me, those places are terrible. I was in them and they're filled with people who a lot of times don't mean you any good, but you have to work the system. You have to get what you are there to receive from the group homes or that system, and then get out when you become of age. Now, you already have a built in audience on YouTube who is rooting for you, girl. I'm so, so, so proud of you. You've only been on YouTube with your channel for like less than a month, and your audience is out the gate. You're just, off to the races. You have many thousands of subscribers who would support you and back you up and support your channel where you could make a living and wouldn't have to resort to the streets. And on top of that, I'm sure Mark Leta has provided you or offered help. Maybe you don't want to take it from him, and I get it. Believe me, I get it. But I do want to. I'm gonna add his handle on this video too, because I have an idea. Like, and I know he could help facilitate this. Um, Starting some type of, because he's done it before, starting some type of college fund for you, because the way out of this situation and the circumstances is going to be education. That's your way out this life. Okay. So I really, really want you to go turn yourself in so that you can go to school, so that you can get back in school, even if it was just a GED. And when you became of age, you would have a college fund waiting on you so that you could go to college. It's something that I myself will even look into. And anybody, just comment down below any ideas on how we could get this started for Nova, start her a college fund so that once she became an age, and if she graduated, she would receive the money to go to college and do something and be something and make us proud. Because I know you have it in you, girly. You're smart, you are charismatic, you're vivacious, and you have what it takes to really succeed in this life. And the last little piece of advice I have for you is, if and when, not if, but when you make it, we need to cut off people. Sometimes it's the people who we least want to cut off, like your mama. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I had to do the same thing with my mother. Sometimes they just, honestly, sometimes parents and relatives just are not capable for whatever reason. They're not capable of giving you what you need, and all they will do is bring you down and drag you down. And that's something that I need you to do. I need you to stop communicating with her, or slowly ease yourself back from her if it's not safe right now. And I know you might be thinking, oh, do you go over there with her to, and she provides you shelter? But think about it. If every time you go over there, you say she kicks you out. It's like a setup. It's like she's drawing you in just so that she can tear you down and treat you like dirt again. You have to understand the game she's running on you. And sometimes it takes an outsider looking in. And I know you know the situation more than me, but I do have a point of reference. I know how these evil, narcissistic relatives, the games they play, the things they try to do to tear you down. And I need you to do what I didn't do sooner, is to separate yourself from her and separate yourself from anybody else who's bringing you down and who doesn't have your best interests in mind, because 99% of the time it's the company you keep. Okay? So I just want you to know, Nova, that I love you with the love of God. I'm going to continue praying for you. And the Holy Spirit's telling me that if your great grand saw that you was on the right track, that she would take you back in. That's just what the Holy Spirit is imparting on me. So you have a chance. You can do this, but nobody can force you. Nobody can make you. Nobody. You have to want what's best for you. You have to think with your own mind. And I know you can do that. And I know you will do it. And just keep on posting your videos and keep on getting better, because like I said, that's also something that can lead to more opportunities of a lifetime that you would never think or imagine for yourself. The sky's the limit. I'm rooting for you. And like I said, everybody who has watched this video, like and comment and subscribe, comment below, like I said, on ways that we can help Nova. Like I said, my idea is to start the college fund. So if anybody else has any other ideas, please comment below. And it takes a village. It takes a village. So we got this. Let's brainstorm. Let's do this. Let's save our babies, because they are the future. You are the future, Nova. All right, that's all I got. Bye, everybody. Once again, my name's Charisma, and this is my healing journey. Bye bye.